Good morning, crypto family. I'm back with another update. XRP is now at 39 cents. You see, all around the world, people are buying XRP, family. So, Ripple, as we all know it, the digital asset, the digital bridge asset that is going to run the world, that is going to control all the money in the world. Uh, Rosie Rios, her name is on all the money in the world. If you look at your $20 bill, your $50 bill, it says Rosie Rios. And her name is on $1.9 trillion. $1.9 trillion. Ripple aims to acquire additional projects despite crypto winter. And a lot of people, they're scared because, we haven't had a bull run, but this is normal. If you guys look at it back in 2017, we were in a bear market for a while. So this is what they say from Brad Garland House. I'd say there's a lot of room for growth in crypto, and we're looking at a lot of different niches for it. We'll construct part of that internally. The carbon credit program is something we've already started, but we've already invested in around 30 or 40 firms in the crypto ecosystem, and we'll continue to look for ways to expand. We'll construct part of that internally. The carbon credit program is one example, but we've invested in over 30 or 40 companies in the crypto ecosystem, and we'll continue to look for opportunities to grow through external acquisitions as well. And that's what Brad Garland House said. And he also says, I believe the blockchain and crypto market will see an increase in mergers and acquisitions. That has yet to be seen, but I believe that will happen in the future. And I'm sure we'll think about stuff like that situation develops. So you guys know all the banks, they're dealing with XRP. They're rocking with Ripple. The reason why is when you guys make a payment, any type of payment, it usually takes 3 business days. Again, you pay anything in XRP, it is paid in seconds. So this is what he say. We're doing that all over the world in places like Japan, Australia, Dubai, and other locations where we've been able to collaborate with local companies or make acquisitions to secure the licenses we require. Now they're saying here are 3 altcoins that could surge once Bitcoin flips 35,000 to support. Again, it's just speculation, but at the same time, Cardano, ticker symbol ADA, ADA, Matic, and XLM are well positioned for a bullish breakout. So again, like what I told you guys, XRP and XLM has not had its bull run yet. Of course, Cardano, it was at a time of 35 cents and it shot up to $2. A lot of people made money off of that. A lot of people sold, a lot of people still held on. Because why? I mean, it's good to take your initial investment out of your assets, what you invested in. But at the same time, if you put in money that you know that you're going to be investing in, it's like a 401k. Can you take out money every time out of your 401k? This is my future. This is generational wealth that I'm trying to attain. So I'm not just trying to every time I'm just digging into my portfolio and taking this out, taking that out. It's nonsense. We are still early, and a lot of people still doesn't understand. You know, they're like, well, there's people that already became billionaires off of digital currencies. Okay. Well, there's going to be a 1% of the world that will become multi-billionaires. And there's going to be trillionaires and quadrillionaires. Why I say this? Because in the next 5 to 10 years, things are going to change. The whole world has already adopted into cryptocurrency. So in Japan, as you guys see right now, Japan passes landmark stablecoin bill for investor protection. Come on, man. Japan is already in the run. They're already getting everything ready. Japan is one of the first major economies to pass a law specific to stablecoins. even if the legislation comes into effect in a year. The bill provides clarity around the definition of stablecoins, which will now be considered as digital money and must be linked to the yen or another legal tender, guaranteeing holders the right to redeem them at face value. Stablecoins can now be only issued by licensed banks, registered money transfer agents, and trust companies. The bill does not address existing asset backed or algorithmic stablecoins. However, exchanges in Japan do not list stablecoins. Prepared by Japan's Financial Service Agency, the bill was planned in the late 2021, accepted by the House in mid March this year, and has now been passed by a majority in the House of Councilors plenary session. So you guys see what's going on. Don't let you see these prices: Bitcoin at 29K, Ethereum at 1.7, Binance Coin at 295. Like, I hope that's not really scaring you at all. Again, this is the time to buy, okay? And hopefully, I'm gonna be honest with you, we may retrace down a lot more lower than what you see. You see, this is why I'm not dissing any other digital assets. You know, I love me some XRP, XLM, Cardano, and so on. But with the blockchain currency, it's all about growth. And this is why we hold GOPX. This is one of its kind. So it's going to grow no matter what, no matter how volatile the market is. This is why we hold GOPX. And a lot of people are going to understand and see that it stands on what it says. So you just have to really pay attention to understand. So I don't know if you guys have been stuffing your bags with Yeti coin. Listen, family, the reason why I keep on throwing these other digital assets, and again, I'm going to come out probably later on today and try to do some more videos on different digital assets that I hold. So you guys are able to, basically I can give you guys a push and you guys can understand how and what digital asset you need to invest in, and not just investing into digital assets that doesn't make sense. It may look like it makes sense. They may have everything there. Any digital asset can have a white paper. Don't just make it seem like just because they have a white paper that they're official. Okay? Because there's a lot of scam coins out there that has white papers and it's straight BS. So please do not buy in no crappy coin. So, Central Bank of Armenia urged to regulate cryptocurrencies. As you guys know, a lot of these countries around the world are getting ready to regulate cryptocurrencies because why? It's the new asset class of wealth. The new asset class of wealth, and you don't want to be shaken out by what you hear or what others tell you. You see, they tell you that because they don't want you to buy in at these prices. They're going to tell you, oh, the cryptocurrency is not what it is. I pulled my money out. I'm going to just wait until, it start going back up. And that just sounds like a newbie move. You never buy back in the green. You buy in the red. And at the end of the day, you guys are not losing anything buying it at these prices, because what comes down must all the way go up. And as you guys hear about the whole crypto winter coming, I know you guys heard of the Winklevoss Twins. They're the owners of Gemini, and they're going to tell you guys like, hey, yeah, it's going to happen, but you you can take everything by a grain of salt, but you have to understand this is the time where you want to accumulate. You want to accumulate as much real digital assets as you can.
Billionaire Bitcoiners, the Winklevoss twins, say the bleak period is not over yet. Let's bring in CNBC's Kate Rooney for more on the crypto chill. Kate.
Hey, Melissa. Yeah, the Winklevoss brothers officially calling this downturn a crypto winter and announcing some layoffs as a result. Gemini, the exchange those two founded, cutting 10% of its workforce, pointing to crypto market conditions. Just this hour, Coinbase also extending its hiring freeze and rescinding some job offers that they already made to candidates. 2 weeks ago, Coinbase had said it was pausing hiring And in a memo today, executives say it's becoming more evident we need to take more stringent measures to slow down our headcount growth. Tyler and Cameron Winklevoss, meanwhile, of Gemini, also out with a memo today saying that crypto's trajectory has been anything but gradual or predictable. It's seen dramatic moments of hypergrowth followed by sharp contractions. Crypto is in the latter right now. They say, quote, the industry refers to this as a crypto winter. All of this is compounded by macroeconomic and geopolitical turmoil. They go on to say, we are not alone, and Coinbase and Gemini are really the first big crypto companies to do this, but hiring freezes and layoffs are happening across tech right now. We had Robinhood among those cutting 10% of its workforce. It all comes as Bitcoin is down more than 50% from its all-time high. Back to you.
Kate, thank you. Think about the ripple effects. Think of all the VC money that poured into crypto-related ventures, which are not profitable right now, and the contractions going on there. Plus, the other layer of it is all the advertising dollars that were spent and are being spent on crypto, which probably will not be spent anymore. And you got to wonder if Matt Damon is going to be paid for his endorsement of whatever it was.
I hope so. God,
in crypto
land. I mean, he could be destitute.
That probably was the top.
But they say we're not alone. And I wonder, are they talking about this as a subsector or as a sector? You know, again, look at EV, look at gaming, look at look at cannabis, look at all these places, look at some of the biotech stuff we're talking about. I mean, you can make an argument they've traded as one asset class.
Yeah.
And it's fair to say that.
On November 8th, I announced that when Mr. Trump, whether you love him or hate him, this was the beginning of the greatest transformation of wealth the world has ever fucking seen since World War II. See, I know what he was going to do. I knew what and I know what he's going to do now. And he hasn't even got started. Now, what are you going to tell your kids and your grandkids 25 years from now when they say, gee, Daddy, gee, Grandpa, what were you doing other than having your thumb up your big fucking ass during the greatest transformation of wealth in the history of the world? What were you fucking doing? Fuck all, nothing. That's what most of you will tell them, your grandchildren and your children. It's never going to get any better than this, kids. This is as I said on YouTube, the eye of the perfect motherfucking storm. This is it. I never thought I'd live to see it again. This is going to make the 80s look like a nursery rhyme, which I praise Allah, praise Buddha, praise God. I participated in slashing and raping everybody in the 80s, legally. This is going to make that look like a fucking nursery rhyme. And what are you going to tell your kids?